It's Friday with DJs, and DJ, you have another fantastic guest, Matthew of Matthew's HVAC. Tell us about Matthew, DJ.
I've had the privilege of representing Matthew ever since, right after he started his business. And he's focused. He's a great dad. He's a great community person. He has worked from being an employee to going out on his own, which takes courage.
Wow.
And he's honest. And I've watched him build his business, and I'm so proud of him. We were talking a while ago about how we met when he was just a baby business. Wow. And now he's growing up. He's reached past being a teenager.
Well, hey, with such an epic beard, I mean, obviously he's grown up a little bit.
Thank you. I'm very, very proud of Brant. Well, I'm proud of Brant too. He kind of grows on you, but I'm proud of Matthew. And Matthew, tell us a little bit about your goal when you bought your business, when you opened your business, and how it's coming along now, because you've added a lot of services.
Well, yes, we, like DJ said, we hadn't been in business that long. We were a baby business a few years ago. February will be 3 years.
Wow.
And so I've been in the business for 30 years and figured I would jump out and give it a shot, and the community and Welcome Partner as well have been just real receptive and helpful. Wow. So we're really just proud to be a part of the community here in Amarillo.
Matthew, I want to commend you with already making a decision with your marketing. I've been doing marketing since '83. I've seen it all. And direct mail is very powerful, especially when you can put on a unit who to call when there's issues. Some of you are property managers out there. You have multiple units that you need one trusted person to keep up with. Having been in property management marketing, oh man, it was so hard to keep good techs on board. But when you had one source and there was nobody else to blame, there weren't multiple contractors, there was one person that took care of all of it. Oh man, it was just fantastic. But doesn't it all just come down to who you can trust and quality work? Because you go with the lowest bid, you get what you pay for, and cheap becomes very expensive if you have to have a real professional redo it. But Matthew, you've been in the business for over 30 years. Tell us when you got started. Where?
I started here in Amarillo in '90, and went from one company. I've only been with 3 other companies before starting mine, so just kind of real committed and started at the bottom and worked my way up all the way up through management. And so over that time period, I've just kind of acquired the skills I've needed to be able to run a business. And of course, it's been a journey, but it's been fun, and we're doing pretty well now.
He's gotten some good testimonials from people he's taken care of that are Welcome Partner, either e-blast readers or they're receiving the coupons in the mail. And when you need to call somebody for his kind of services, usually it's not like, oh, we'll go to the movies today. No, let's call heating and air. It's not one of those things. It's like, I need the guy. I need him right now. And whether it's hot or whether it's cold, you want somebody who's going to take good care of you and do it as efficiently as possible and as affordably as possible. And one of the couples that I work with, in fact, they watch us every Friday morning on our show, Brant. Wow. And it's Ticks and Talks, and she writes on the e-blast every day. And she was just blown away how great Matthew was, and she wrote up a good testimonial for him on the e-blast. So those people mean a lot to me, and to know that they were well taken care of, it was a blessing for me as well, because and it made me proud of Matthew to know how he comes through in an emergency.
Well, you know what, Matthew, I mean, DJ didn't do business with just anybody. And of course, she has an incredible deal with their marketing clients and exclusivity and such. And it, it says a lot too, Matthew, that you are embraced into the DJ family, but that other people that are associated with DJ have become clients. And my guess is the way you roll is your clients become your friends, and your friends are like family. You can't beat that when you have someone you can trust. Well, what are some of the major brands that you deal with when it comes to the units that you work on or that you replace?
So we are a American Standard dealer, and so we use a lot of their products for indoor air quality, efficiencies, stuff like that. And then we also do some other work with Comfort Maker, Goodman, stuff like that. Another hot item is the mini split systems. They're very efficient, and we are also a Samsung dealer for that.
Also, he's got air quality products too. Why don't you talk about that? Because a lot of people have allergies 24/7, 14 months a year.
Yes, yes. We do have a line of indoor air quality products, whether it be filtration, UV lights, and of course we have humidifiers. We have 3 different models in the humidifiers. And the houses nowadays are getting more sealed up for energy efficiencies and stuff like that, and so it's becoming more to the forefront how healthy our homes are, and so we have products to help with that.
Fantastic. Now, here we are coming to the winter months. Not everybody knows how to light the pilot light. Not everyone knows what precautions, they should take or how often they should change their filters and such. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a product for that too. He showed that to me.
I didn't know that. Let's hear it.
You're so smart. Brant, I just love you.
I love you too.
Talk about your igniter thing you got.
Oh, yes. We have a silicone nitrate igniter, and it comes with a 3-year warranty. Basically, all the standing pilots have kind of went away. So we have replacements for that. And we have other products as well to kind of protect and help the system last longer as well. But speaking of, the winter, we're going to keep the doors shut, the windows shut. We're going to bundle up. And so maintenances are important. Having your systems checked on a regular basis, maybe twice a year. It'll just prolong the life of your equipment. As far as equipment goes, as a homeowner, it's going to be one of your larger investments. So you want to protect that and have them serviced and maintained.
Wonderful. And of course, we have your website for those who are watching on Facebook and those who are seeing this on broadcast. MatthewsHVAC.net is where they can connect with you, Matthew. And, with Christmas coming around the corner, how would you encourage people as they're making their homes ready for a lot of company, a lot of bodies and rooms and people who might, they need to get that heater, make sure that that's working very, very well. Any free tips or any tips to lead them to you so that you can help them make their homes ready for the holidays?
Yes, we have check Facebook and our website as far as little tips along the way. There's one tip as far as the flame sensor in your furnace needs to be cleaned every season. That's just a simple process of cleaning it with some steel wool or something like that. And that'll save you a nuisance call. It's an intermittent problem that they have. But it falls back to just maintenance. Maintenance is just going to prevent those nuisance calls when, it's going to get, we have a hard freeze or when we really need it. You got company, it's Christmas, I've been out on Christmas and worked those hours, and but staying on the forefront, having the maintenance done will prevent all those nuisance calls.
Being proactive, right?
Yes.
Because hey, I don't know if Matthew's going to answer the phone on Christmas Eve, folks, when that heater element or whatever went out, you know. So be proactive. It's a whole lot cheaper if you call Matthew ahead of time. And yet, DJ, yet another fantastic guy in business in Amarillo, Texas.
He's kind, he's thoughtful. He answers the phone. I've taught him when he's had his hands full, and he's been so polite. Well, would it be okay if I call you back in a few minutes instead of, hey, lady, who do you think you called? You know, but you know, Welcome Partner gives industry exclusivity on a lot of different services and everything. He's the only guy we represent that does heating and air conditioning and air quality. So I trust him. I use him. He was on a ladder in my house just a few minutes ago.
Hey, all right, right on site, right there, doing an interview, or help take care of the. Well, you know, that industry exclusivity is very, very important, because folks, you know, you're looking at advertising for a new year. Well, you don't want to get lost in the shuffle. You don't want to be one of 50 of the same kind of business in the platforms that you're attempting to venture into. So go ahead and go to welcomepartner.com, connect with DJ. And DJ, thank you for yet another great business right here in Amarillo, Texas.
Thank you.
Wonderful to meet you, Matthew.
Nice to meet you, Brant. Thank you.
Brant, I'm just so proud of you, and also your new book.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, partner.